Finished the La Roche-Posay Melted Sunscreen Milk, but today I'm coming in with the P-Calm Water Barrier. I repurchased this. It was a sunscreen favorite from 2023. Ooh, gonna pop the seal. It's really nice. It's an organic, aka chemical sunscreen. If you like the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel, you probably like this one too. It's a little slightly richer, but it's not heavy at all. It's not water resistant though. I want to say this is my third tube of it. I think it does have niacinamide. It's been a while since I've looked at the ingredients. I'm pretty sure it does. But it's a really nice, no eye cast, fragrance-free, clear, colorless, hydrating, non-greasy sunscreen for the face. SPF 50, PA4+. It has glutathione in it. Why didn't I remember that when I recently did the video on glutathione? Topical glutathione is an antioxidant, it's anti-inflammatory, and so for people seeking to reduce oxidative stress that would otherwise aggravate hyperpigmentation, it's like a desirable antioxidant. I forgot this had that in there. It also has ceramides, which are good for the moisture barrier, and aloe, which is hydrating and humectant, rich in humectants. So I finally unpacked my Hotel Palace Berlin ashtray I've had for years. I use to house my dental floss. Dr. Tang's Smart Floss is one of my favorites, second only to Cocoa Floss, which is a luxury purchase, but this is really good. It has a cardamom flavor. I'm bummed I forgot that P-Calm has glutathione in it, because I would have mentioned it in that glutathione video. Glutathione, I think, is one of those things where it gets a lot of attention in a certain light, and then it becomes something that people respond to marketing around. Like, it's really big, the push to take glutathione supplements and all of that sort of thing. And you have to be careful when it comes to antioxidant supplements, because they certainly can end up causing more harm than good in the long run. Like, vitamin E supplements, for example, have been shown to increase the risk of lung cancer. You can take too much vitamin B6, actually, and it can cause a neuropathy that's irreversible, as well as like a movement disorder. I came over here to Kroger because, let me know, those of you who are Costco fanatics, the produce in Costco, I haven't shopped produce from Costco in a long time, so I went in the fridge section. And the produce was not looking good. It's so humid. I can't put my glasses on outside, otherwise they'll fog up. Miracle Anti-Aging Repair Serum. Oh wow, no niacinamide. It's like hyaluronic acid. I wonder how their hydrogel patches are. Gold can be irritating. Glycerin, collagen. I'm really liking those dermatology ones. I like this packaging. The salicylic acid foaming face cleanser. $10.99. They also have an AHA, BHA pore refining exfoliating toner. Looks like it has glycolic and salicylic acids, along with sea buckthorn, which is an emollient rich in antioxidants. They have an oil-free gel moisturizer with niacinamide and panthenol, $19.99. And they have some sort of vitamin C, $19.99. Citrus flower water, it looks like. Ooh, check it out. They have a cleansing oil. $11.99. It's not too bad. They also have a cleansing balm with fragrance. Look, you guys, Kroger has adapalene under their branding. $12.49. Pretty good deal. Panoxyl came out with a benzoyl peroxide bar. Looks good. I like the new packaging. And they've got hydrocolloid patches now too. Help keep you from picking. This Eucerin Intensive Repair Essential Oil Balm is really good if you want like glistening, glowy skin. It's very emollient. It doesn't have essential oils in it, despite the name. It's more like oils essential for skin. I love this. It's on sale, $8.69. Well, Candlelight has certainly stepped things up this year with their holiday packaging. Look at that. Autumn skies and apple pies. A little barn. Sweet little doggy. Good Morning Pumpkin's pretty nice. Ooh, I like this one with the mushrooms. Beauty Fall. Started reading this that I got from the library last weekend. It is really good. I'm about 100 pages in and I find the mother really annoying. Maybe she'll grow on me. Let me know if you have read it, what your thoughts were on the mom. She just seems very into herself. But you guys remember that movie, Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken? I was thinking about that movie as I'm reading this book, and I had it in my head that there was some traumatic horse dying scene in that movie, because I distinctly remember there being some kind of disturbing scene about it involving a horse that like deeply upset me. And so I went on YouTube seeing if they had that movie that you could watch for free, and they didn't. And I was like trying to look up, was there a traumatic horse dying scene in Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken? And I couldn't find any sort of synopsis that indicated there was. And I was like, is this some kind of a fever dream that I had? I know the movie like bothered me on a deep level, something about like horses diving off of a diving board, which I guess was a popular sport at one time. I don't even remember, but I remember being like upset by that movie, and I need to know. So I'm crowdsourcing information from those of you out there who remember the movie better than I do. Was there like a really disturbing scene, or am I just like, I don't know. Anyway, this book starts out with a banger and it's good. But like I said, the mom, I do not care for. She's just way too, I don't know, she's kind of giving off like, it's all about me, whatever. She doesn't seem very, very empathetic. Like, I just can't imagine your daughter going through what the daughter just went through, and your first like thoughts are to just be like disgusted by the appearance of something. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'll warm up to her as the book goes along. Just finished the last of my coffee here. And, you know, yesterday I was telling you guys how this gave me Radio Shack vibes. Well, I came across this TikTok account. I've really been into these nostalgia accounts on TikTok where they play this like music and they show these AI generated images of like scenes from the 80s and 90s. And it's always all about like how the light is coming through. I mean, the way these accounts make the 80s and 90s seem, it's making me like really think that they were something that honestly they weren't. I mean, I lived through that. But anyway, I came across an account on TikTok of this gal who has decorated her entire home in like vintage 80s furniture, bedding, linens, and she talks about this shiny black. Her whole house is like, looks like something out of the Golden Girls. It's really fun to watch. Like, she goes to different vintage or consignment shops and finds things from that time period. So it's been enjoyable. Speaking of vintage, another eBay purchase came in. I ordered these brass switch plate covers because I want to replace these hideous black ones that stand out like a sore thumb. I could probably paint this blank one here, but this one I wanted something a little bit fancier. This screwdriver smells weird. So I have this little tool kit. Isn't it cute? It's got like a tape measure. Everything will fall out if I hold it a certain way. Yeah, it's got a hammer, flathead and Phillips head screwdriver, these things, that thing, tape measure, nails, an X-Acto knife. I haven't used it yet, obviously. It smells weird. Like the rubber smells odd. It doesn't have that normal like rubber smell. I don't know. I'm gonna stop smelling it. That's weird, but anyway. I'm just gonna use this screw here that is holding this one on, because the seller of the floral ones sent little screws, but this seller that sent these did not. They're pretty, right? Already looks so much better. And I put one there. Isn't it pretty? I just love the flowers. I also have one here for the dehumidifier. And then I put one in here where my computer is. Yeah, I got the floral ones from one seller on eBay, and then those more like flat, shiny brass ones, if you will, from another eBay seller, but they were pretty inexpensive. So happy about that little swap. Now, I was thinking as I was doing that, I wonder if I could decoupage the flat plates with like, I don't know, kind of a, even like pretty like floral rose pattern. I think would be kind of cool, kind of whimsical. I don't know. Seems like decoupage might work though. Just getting some steps in while I do some computer work. This little walking pad has been amazing. I love it. It just keeps the blood flowing. It comes with, can't hold it still and do it at the same time. It comes with a remote control. You can do a few different preset settings, but I just put it on manual. I have a yoga mat underneath just so that it doesn't like rub up on the floor, but I don't think you really need that. I've had it for, I want to say 4 or 5 months. I use it every day, and it's really easy. You unplug it and it rolls to the side. You can put it like behind the couch or something, get it out of the way. Very convenient for small space living. Ah, man, coming in with my tretinoin onto my skin. I also put on, when I got out of the shower, a drop, 2 drops of the tranexamic acid serum from Minimalist. Of all the serums I've recently reviewed for you guys and have in rotation, this is the one that I am wanting to use more and more. Like, I try and make my way through everything so I don't waste stuff, but if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm getting bored of this. I think I've made my way through well over half of it, so I think I'm gonna let that go to the side. This I'm actually almost finished with, and then I'm also using the CosRx Peptide Booster a lot, and I'm also using the CosRx Snail Mucin. The Mixune Bean Essence, on the other hand, could have been better. So that's sort of where we're at in the realm of things. And face moisturizer, I'm going to come on over that tretinoin with the Hydro Boost Water Cream. I'm almost done with this. What else did I finish recently? Oh, the Gold Bond Pure Radiance. The Gold Bond Radiance Renewal, that was a really good body moisturizer that I finished up. I'm almost finished with this Aveeno Eczema Therapy Daily Moisturizing Cream. This is great for eczema prone skin on the body. It has colloidal oatmeal, a skin protectant. Once I finish this, I'm gonna go back to one of the Gold Bonds. I don't know what I'm gonna do about brushing my teeth tonight. I mean, obviously I'm gonna do it, but this stuff, as pretty as she is, whoo, ha, very painful. It's a wintergreen mint. Man, it is like very painful. Let me tell you, if you have a headache, brush your teeth with that, because it'll fire up your tongue, it'll tingle the trigeminal nerve, and all of a sudden your headache will go away. Well, depending on the type of headache you have. Don't take headache advice from me. I'm not a neurologist. I know like the basics of headaches, the different types: tension headache, migraine, cluster. Headaches are the worst. Like, I think, you know, my lucky stars every day. I'm so grateful. I do not deal with chronic pain or headaches, because headaches are like, you know, very painful. But people who deal with migraines, I cannot imagine, because I've had a migraine before. I've had like probably 3 or 4 in my lifetime, and it's so debilitating. I remember the first time I had one, I was by myself, and I thought I was having a stroke. I was a resident living in New York, doing my residency. I was up late at night finishing up charts, notes, and all of a sudden, like, I couldn't really see. Like, my vision got really blurry, and I got like little sparkly floaters, and I like panicked for a moment and thought I was having a stroke. And then I realized, as my head started hurting, like I just felt really nauseous, I realized I was having a migraine, and I just had to lie down. It was horrible. Fortunately, it happened at night, and the following morning it had faded away or whatever. But man, I don't know how people deal with them. And you know, they just kind of come out of nowhere. Obviously, some people have triggers or whatever, but that was brutal. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for making it to the end. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!